I love Incredibles. Incredibles 2, masterpiece. Genuinely. 1 is good too. I haven't watched the third one, if there is a third one. But here's the thing. 2D animation was the best time we've ever had in animation. Like, we knew what we were doing, but Disney just said, oh, no one's gonna like it anymore. They were late. They didn't want to do it anymore. So then we moved on to 3D animation. Now when we get to like the Incredibles, 3D animation was amazing. You know, Toy Story 1 and 2, great. That was a great representation of what 3D animation should look like. And then we got to Wish and even like Turning Red and a lot of like the 2020, like 2019, like that 3D animation is genuinely horrible because the character is always moving and always doing something. And it's always like, oh, they're so quirky, always falling over. You know, usually that's the girl. And that just, it's so stupid to me when that's always been the trope, which is another thing at hand. But 3D animation is hell now. Like, it's horrible, and I wish they stopped doing it because they don't do it good anymore. They want to make everything look so realistic, and everything has lost its personality. Like, they want to do live action hyperrealism. This, like, Disney is, I don't want to say broke, but they're definitely out of freaking ideas. They're not paying their creative team that good anymore because why is it a live action of everything? There's a live action Lion King, a live action Mufasa, literally a live action freaking there's a live action everything. There's live action Ariel, live action Moana. They are lazy. They've run out of storylines. Genuinely. A second Zootopia. What are we doing? And there's a second Moana. Like, what are we doing? The sequel bait? I hate the sequels. The sequels are always bad and will never be as good as the original because Disney keeps on taking what they know they did good in the past and tries to redo it. But it's never as good as what we had before. And it's so annoying that these companies don't see what we want. And the only thing they're doing is a cash grab. That's all they ever do. That's why they're doing the sequel bait. So then, like, the new kids come on because, like, their parents saw it when they were younger. Or, you know, like, teenagers. Like, it can hit a wider group of audience if you make a sequel of something. Especially something, I don't want to say old because it's not that old. But, you know, we'll hit a ranger group of people and you can get more people to, like, pay for the movie and the shows or whatever, you know? And that just pisses me off so bad because I do love animation. Like, I like anime, I like cartoons or whatever. I like animation in general. But 3D animation is something that we lost how to do. Like, we knew how to do it before. And yes, it looked low quality to a point, but that's because it was old, which is fine. Because usually you like an older look on things. That's why people watch older things. That's why people watch all these cartoons. That's why Disney classics are a thing. Literally, all of the, like, most of their classics are 2D animation. Like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Jasmine, Ariel. Literally all the Disney princesses. I mean, and then they just keep on making it into live action. Cinderella, Ariel, Moana. I don't know if Moana is considered a Disney princess. That's besides the point, though. You know? Like, everyone is so lazy right now. In every industry, it's true. You know? Everyone just wants to make money because that's the climate that we're living in right now. You know? And all these big corporations don't want to pay their workers. So they're getting sloppier and sloppier. Using AI generated things. That's why everything looks horrible right now in media. Genuinely. Well, that's it. Just wanted to voice an opinion. Peace.